So it's dark 30 here, and I haven't got all my miles in. So I've got some time before kind of got to wrap the evening up to come out and walk and get some steps in. And when I was thinking about this past weekend, as we talked about what it meant to be elite for our girls travel softball team, first letter of that word elite, we talked about the E stands for enjoyment over accolades. But the L that comes after the E stood for this, is that we lead with our work and not just our words. I think about that tonight. It would be very easy for me to say, you know what, it's dark, I'm tired, it's been a long day, a lot of thinking, and I'm not going to go out there and do the steps. But if I'm going to expect other people to get out and do things, if I'm going to expect other people to improve themselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, you know what? I have to do that myself. That's what it means to lead with work instead of words. There's a quote that I shared with the girls this past weekend. It was from Steve Martin. He said this. He said, "Be so good that people can't ignore you." Right? What an incredible thought he had right there. If we want to make an impact, if we want to truly lead other people, we have to do that. We have to put in the work ourselves. John Maxwell said this. He says, leaders know the way, go the way, and then show the way. They know the way, right? They know who they are. They know who they're not. They go the way. They do what they expect other people to do before they expect other people to do it. They go first. And then once they know who they are and they have gone the way, then they can lead and take people on the right path to get to where they need to be as well. So I don't know where you're at in your life. There are probably some areas that we can all make improvements on. Before we go out there and we tell everybody else what to do, why don't we just be quiet for a little bit and put in the work ourselves? And what I have found is this, is that if we put in the work begins to speak louder than any words that we can say. I always say if you want to hike the mountain, you do it one step at a time. Well, those steps include the hard work that is necessary to get to the top of the mountain. And instead of telling people you're going to climb it, just get out there and climb the daggum mountain. Hike on, my friends.